Annalise. I'm a designer on Mattel, and I was one of the two-person team that launched the incredible new toy line that's a Target exclusive for SheRa Princess of Power, created by DreamWorks.
We're on the edge of greatness, turning darkness to light. We're right beside you, ready to fight. We're gonna win in this. We must be strong and we must be brave. We must be brave. We gotta fight every bit of strength that we have and never let it go. We must be strong.
I've worked at Mattel for a couple of years, and I've primarily been on licensed properties. So that's taking other incredible stories told by other cartoon creating companies like Cartoon Network, and then making toys based off those. So I've worked on DC Superhero Girls, both the original series and the new one made by Lauren Faust. I've worked on Aquaman Theatrical, and of course SheRa today. So I'm really excited about SheRa. SheRa's a little bit different in that for the first time I'm working on a cartoon that has real crossover appeal. I think it's so inspiring to kids, but I think a lot of us who are kids at heart are also really taken by the story, and it's really special to work on a franchise that touches so many of them. Think about classic beloved cartoons. They're super relevant at the time, they enrich our childhood, but when they don't get a new series or some new attention, they sort of fade into the background. And the showrunner Noelle was someone who was very inspired by it at the time, and she thought it was the right moment to bring SheRa into 2019, technically 2018.
The day I held aloft my sword and said, "For the honor of Grayskull!" I am SheRa! Only a few others share this secret. Among them are Lighthope, Madame Raz, and Cowl. Together, we and my friends of the Great Rebellion strive to free Etheria from the evil forces of Hordak.
Excited that a lot of these nostalgic properties are being given new life in addition to the stories that were already told that we already love.
Okay, we have a lot of fans that love the vintage brand. We're going to make it look like it, at least with the packaging and the toys, or was it like, let's just launch it all over again because audiences are different?
So I think if you've seen the show, it does take a little bit more of the second direction. And I think it's because the original already told such an incredible story that touched so many people that it doesn't make sense to just tell that story again. It makes more sense to explore what SheRa could be in a different way. But if you're watching the series, you'll notice that some nostalgic characters like Hantara are slowly being teased and introduced. And there are little hints, and every time someone sees a nostalgic character, they're like, wait, was that Mara from New Adventures? And we go back through the archives and we really try to piece together what's new, what's old, and how it can all be put together.
What was the thought behind changing the SheRa from the classic, like what was it, like a 6-inch toy to like an 11.5-inch fashion doll? Was there maybe like, okay, we want to set it apart from like the other dolls, or is it just Mattel wants to go with a larger toy?
So because SheRa is a cross-generational franchise, right? And it's a lot of nostalgic appeal for us adults, but it's also maybe some kids today, their first exposure to like the magical girl fantasy realm. So we wanted to make toys that were easy for them to play with. And what girls want at a younger age is they want body diversity, they want posability, and it's a lot easier for motion controls to play with a bigger toy than a smaller toy. And of course, we're Mattel, and you know we do fashion dolls the best. You'll notice that a lot of lines sort of leave out the boy, right? They're like, oh, maybe girls don't care about the boy. So as soon as we saw this amazing new content, we were like, Will's kind of the heart of the show. He's so kind.
These are different situations.
He's just such a positive role model character that we were like, girls are going to love him as a best friend. So we made sure to include him in the line.
We're bound to this struggle with mighty sword and flame. We'll never fail you when you call our name. Together we'll be heroes, joining forces as one. Strong as the steel we carry, we rise like the sun. We nothing's gonna get in our way. We're gonna win in the end. We must be strong and we must be brave. We must be brave. We gotta fight every bit of strength that we have and never let it go. We must be strong. We must be strong and we must be brave. We must be brave. We gotta reach inside, stand together and fight, never let it go. We must be strong.
By the magic of the Sunstone, you're tuned into the Jewel Riders Archive.